Everybody want to be a boss, but everybody can't be a leader. It's your boy DEESLIMDAOG at STAYSOLIDISDAMOVEMENT. Praise be to the Most High. Yeah, we back with another one, man. Yeah, man. Everybody want to be a boss, man, and anybody could be a boss, man. Anybody. You know, these days, man, it don't take much to be a boss. Just having a couple of dollars, having the right person to put you in position, being in the, just connected to the right folks, man. You know, it could be gave to you. Being a boss don't take much, man. It could be gave to you. Now, I'm not saying that, I'm not knocking nobody that's a boss, but I'm talking about, anybody can be a boss, but we talking about the Most High make leaders, man. You know, everybody can get on boss status by having a couple of dollars or knowing how to have access to some paper, but it's different, man, with being a leader. It's a whole lot different with being a leader, man. That's why the scriptures tell us that many are called, right, but few are chosen. You know, that's a whole nother ball game. Same thing like being a boss and a leader. Because when you a boss, that could be handed down to you, man. You know, from you just, like I said, man, being in the right place at the right time, having the right relationships with the right people, carnal people, man. But I'm talking about being a spiritual leader, being a real leader. Because one thing, when you be a spiritual leader, called to be a spiritual leader, you're gonna be a leader in all things, man. You know, you're gonna start to learn your real true calling, you know what I mean? As you're gonna look back at your life, you're gonna remember when you was in the world, right? You're gonna remember a time when you was in the world. I'm gonna keep it real, I'm gonna keep it real. You might have been a part of an organization. You know what I'm saying? You might have been gang banging. And you might really been an OG. You really might have been a shot caller. You really might been the one to tell, people what to do and how to do it. You was doing that then. But what happened was, it's the Most High took what Satan meant for evil, you know what I mean? And he turned around and he used it for your good. And I'm giving y'all this because I just left a meeting with my guys. Shout out to everybody in SS4L, Stay Solid for Life. Yes, sir. Shout out to the Stay Solid movement. And I want y'all to be safe going down there to Houston, Texas. You know, and you know what I mean? Because what I do is real. It ain't just for the internet. What I do is really real. So shout out to my people. Y'all stay safe down there. And may the Most High keep y'all safe. Y'all stay blessed, man. You know? But being a good leader, man, you gotta lead by example, man. You gotta lead by example. Your troops gotta know. Your soldiers got to know that you stand on business and that you practice what you preach, and that the morals that you tell them, that you want them to stand on, that you standing on the same thing. Yeah, because if your foundation not built like that, then you following a blind leader. And that's why I say, man, anybody could be a boss. Because a lot of bosses, man, y'all are blind leaders. And the troops that follow y'all, they blind. Me, I tell my soldiers and anybody that follow me, that you only strong as your weakest link. You only strong as your weakest link. See, a boss, and most people profess to be bosses, they all about themselves. I'm a leader. I'm about the troops. I'm about the soldiers. I'm about the team. Yeah, y'all hit the thumbs up and drop 100 in the comment section if you can feel that ish. But I'm talking for real, man. That's a real life. Bro, I'm really about the team, man. And the more I be about the team, the more that the more love they show me and the more respect I get. Yeah, because I'm about the team, man. I ain't about I. I'm about the team. And sometimes, man, I have to take a L just for the team. You gotta do that sometimes. Yeah, sometimes you might gotta take a L for the team. Yeah. But that all comes with being a good leader. And a good leader gonna always practice what they preach. That's what comes with being a good leader, man. Practicing what you preach. Having compassion for the people. Being humble. Being able to identify their strength, identify their weaknesses, and help build them up. Iron sharpen iron, so shall a man sharpen the countenance of his friend. You know what I mean? So be better than the boss. Be more than the boss. Man, be a real leader. If you're going to lead the troops, if you really going to be a real OG, when you can ask anybody that's around me, when they call people unc, when they call people big bro, when they give people a title, I tell them, man, make sure that they're official. Make sure that they're doing their job when you call them big bro. Make sure that's what it is with them. Yeah, when you give them that title, when you call them big bro, when you call them OG, big homie, make sure that they standing on what they're telling you that they own, man. Me, I'ma stay silent. You understand what I'm talking about? I'ma execute with the troops at all time, at any given times, man. Doing the right thing. I tell my guys all the time that when you're being a good leader, I ain't sending them to the penitentiary. That's not being a good leader, man. That's not being a good leader, man, when you sending people to the chain gang. When you helping destroy people's life or leading people down the wrong road, because see, here's the truth about all that. Too much is given, much is required. So if you're a real boss, a real OG, or a real spiritual leader, you got to lead the troops the right way. Because God gonna hold you accountable for playing with his people. So, you know, for anybody that be claiming they're a boss and they're a leader, make sure your game tight. Make sure that everything that you're doing with your troops, that you're doing with your followers, that is real. And that we're doing that out of our own self-glory, our own self-glorification and validation. But we're doing everything, you know what I'm saying, that hoping that our brothers and our sisters be blessed. Because God called you to be a real leader, man, be a real soldier, to stand up for the people. And the more the people show me love, I'm talking about in real life, not on the internet, just on the internet. I'm talking about real life. I got to walk upright. Because the people, man, they watching me. They seeing the moves that I'm going to make. We talking true stories. You know, as a status I'm on with people, big bro, OG, I got to move right. Because they looking up to how I move. So I just can't go out here and do nothing crazy and crash out. Because guess what? They looking at me like, dang, bro, you better than that. We need you out here. So when people really need you out here, you move different. You got to move different, man. So y'all got to keep that in mind, man, with being a boss and being a leader, because now anybody can claim they're a boss. If you got a couple dollars or you got what everybody need, that's all. That's right now. That's what they consider is you right now that you being a boss. That means you don't have to stand on, have no type of morals. You can live like a rat. You could be dishonest. You could be a narcissist. You could be a scheming demon. You could be a complete devil and still identify yourself as being a boss. That's their thinking. But it takes more to be a leader, to be a real leader, man, to lead the people, lead the troops, lead the soldiers, man, to do something greater and to produce greatness in them. That's being a real leader, man. You know what I mean? When the soldiers know they can count on you. You know what I'm saying? They know you ain't gonna fold. They know that they need you mentally, like, hey, we can't lose you, that you a strong piece in the game. That's what being a leader is, man. Don't just be a boss, man. Be a real leader, man. You gotta be a real leader out here, leading the people, man. If you really got a calling in your life, don't let what they say is let your good be evil spoken of. Yes, sir, man. Because some of us, if you really a leader, God don't assign you to people, man. Too much is given, man. Much is required, man. You can't forget that, man. So don't just be a boss, man. Be a leader, man. Because God don't hold you accountable for people's souls, man. If anybody need coaching sessions, man, y'all get at me at therealDSlimDAOG@gmail.com. Donations are accepted, man. $, Cash App DBoy10. Until the next time, knowledge is power. Stay solid, it's the movement. Y'all stay solid, man. Stay blessed. Peace and shalom. And keep being a great leader, man. We out, man.